All right, we should be back now. I'm gonna have to repost the link though for the stream. I don't know what was going on with the stream today. Let's see if it does it again, I guess. It's still doing it. We're like lagging really bad. What is going on? But like there's no lag on my end at all. Okay, no, we're moving again. That's on Twitch. Okay. Alright, everything seems fine. That was weird. I've never seen that issue before. Okay, well, seems like it's working now, so we'll just take it. Oh, what the fuck happened? Okay, let me reopen the capture. Audio decided to just mute itself. There we go. Finally decided to stream again, and we're already facing issues. Insane. It's not a CQ stream if it doesn't fuck up for like 20 minutes. You gotta remember, you gotta at least do 20 minutes of Okay, it's starting it again. Is it because I'm recording? Hold on. Does the recording affect that? I think it's because I'm recording. Okay, well then that's not good. I think the recording is messing it up. But I kind of need to record both, so I'm not sure what to do here. Now let me try this. Yeah, that's I need it to not lag while recording, but I guess me recording is causing it to lag. Yeah, I just clicked record now. Everything seems fine. No, that is lagging real bad. Now I'm gonna stop recording. Let's see. Does it fix it? Yeah. Okay, so for some reason recording on OBS is causing it to lag and I don't know why. All right, then the next plan that I can do is just this. Let me do this. Put the 3DS capture there. That's weird. I've never seen this to be an issue before. It definitely wasn't an issue. Well, granted, I recorded a different way when I did that. I'm gonna set up a recording for the game doing this method. And I'll just have to do the final part weird way, I guess. I'll have to resize it in post. It'll look fine on stream. It's just gonna be a recording issue thing. I've never seen this issue though before. All right, let me record on this end, and let's see if that makes everything lag. What's up? Yeah, no, we're having. Strangely enough, the stream was lagging because I started recording. But like, it's not lagging now because I'm using a different method of recording on OBS. So I don't know. Apparently using the normal recording for OBS makes a stream lag, but using the other recording that I have on here, which sucks because I can't have all the other filter stuff that I have. I'm gonna have to like re-edit that in post. It doesn't lag, so I don't know. But yeah, some guy joined, he thought it was his Wi-Fi. No, it was just the stream fucking lagging. Alright, well, we're good now. It's not lagging now. Alright, we gotta come over here. Also, I think the new video is already at 50 views, which is nice. I really hope that that game does well. The guy that made it, Devin, he really, honestly, dude, he really deserves it. That man put 6 years into that game. And it was honestly one of my favorite 3D platformers that I played in a long time. Like, if I had to, at least right now, that is my, for sure, game of the year when it comes to 3D platformers. It was just that good. Alright, well, in post, when it comes to this part for the yellow video, I'll just have to basically edit everything correctly again, I guess. Well, I'm probably going to change up the layout anyways, to be fair with you. Like when it comes to the video. I hate this song, and I hate the Pokemon Mansion song. I think it's the same exact song. I hate both of them. Also, we need to get a Jigglypuff or a Wigglytuff at some point. I don't want to fight, guys. Where's Killdozer? How many? Oh, dude, I should have probably came with more Great Balls, huh? Do I have Hypno with me, or did I put Hypno up? Oh, no. I put Hypno up. Alright, it actually may just be worth it to go back to the Pokemon Center instead of continuing forward. Just because I don't have any way to put Zapdos to sleep, and I don't think I can catch him with a Great Ball. I mean, I don't really need to catch Zapdos in this game. I already have 2 of them. So catching another one really isn't that big of a deal. But I kind of would like to catch another Zapdos. Because in the long run, it's helpful. Because in Pokemon Ranch, we need 1,000 Pokemon in that game. So in the long run, it's going to be helpful to be able to transfer a lot of my extra Pokemon to that game to help with that 1,000 that we need. So I kind of would like it to have a 3rd Zapdos, but I can't put him to sleep, so I don't know. If anything, we'll go to him, try, see if I can catch him with a Great Ball without putting him to sleep. I could paralyze him, I think. I think you can paralyze electric types in this. I could hope for the chance to freeze him. That's another option. I could just spam Ice Beam and hope for the one, like, small chance he gets frozen. That could be literally an option, you know. Killdozer. He's gonna self-destruct. This is just free XP. I still think it's such a weird idea that you can play Gold and Silver on a regular Game Boy, and that's the whole reason why shiny Pokemon have the little star effect, so you can tell that they're shiny. Like, to me, that's such an interesting little detail that I never knew, because I always played Gold and Silver. So we actually had a Silver copy, and it didn't have a working battery. So we would always play it on our Game Boy Advance, so we never knew that, like, on a regular Game Boy it still worked or whatever. But I remember we would never get that far into the game. We'd get probably, I think, up to the first gym, and usually we would turn it off at that point, and then we just couldn't play anymore. So my experience with Silver growing up was having to fight the first gym and only the first gym over and over. And there was no way to keep the Game Boy on, because with Game Boy Advances, they run on batteries. So either way, eventually, I had to just turn the game off, even if I wanted to keep it on to beat the game. There was just no option of not doing that. So that was my experience with, I don't have any healing items. Oh, no, I don't. I don't have anything, actually. That was my experience with Gold and Silver for the longest time. I don't think I beat Gold and Silver, actually, until I did a Nuzlocke. It was the same with Gen 1, actually, too. My first time beating Gen 1 and Gold and Silver was doing a Nuzlocke. And even with the Nuzlocke for Gen 2, I died before I even got to Red. I died in Kanto, so technically, I didn't count it as me beating the Nuzlocke. I beat the Gold and Silver part, but not like the full part of it. But then I did beat Heart Gold and Soul Silver growing up, so he's gonna Earthquake. I mean, he's gonna. Oh wow, he didn't kill himself. I was gonna say he's gonna kill himself again, and then I'm just gonna die because I'm actually very low on health now. Alright, I'm gonna, once we get the Zapdos, I'm gonna save. And I am gonna try to see if I can paralyze electric types in Gen 1. I don't know if you can. I literally can't remember. If you can, we're gonna hope that that's enough to catch him. If it's not enough, then my other option is I can try to grind for the freeze chance and see if that works. Because if he's frozen, that's the same amount as sleep. And that's basically a free, like, hey, we should have it, you know, if we get it. But I also only have like 10 Great Balls. So even with that, I could get the freeze. And then I could still end up not catching them. So if I have to go back, I'm gonna end up... Did I already go up this path? I can't even tell. If I have to go back, I'm gonna end up going and getting more Pokeballs or whatever. And also, I'm gonna get repels, so I don't have to fight everything again. Oh, I think I did. I think this is the entrance of the power plant. Honestly, the yellow video is going to be way shorter than the red and blue one, but the red and blue one right now, dude, the encounter rate in here is insane. The red and blue one right now is already, I think, like at 30 something pages or almost 40 pages. I don't think it's going to be as long as the Silent Hill video, because Silent Hill video was like 80 or 70 something pages. But I think it's gonna get kind of close. Like it's gonna like a for sure. I think the video is gonna at least be 2 hours, like for sure. The encounter rate is insane. I just ended up having a lot more to say about Gen 1 than I thought. Like there was just so much like I ended up wanting to talk about. I still need to cover psychic types in the video, like how broken they are. But I'm not going to cover that until I get to Sabrina in the video, because that would be a better time to start talking about how broken they are. The encounter rate in the power plant is absolutely insane. Also, it kind of sucks right now on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it at this point. Everyone's talking about red and blue. Well, fire red and leaf green. But my problem is because my experience is only with red and blue, really. I keep seeing those and I think that they're talking about this game, so I add on to it, and then they hit me with, oh, we're talking about fire red and leaf green. so I'm like, okay, my bad. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the Gen 1 games. The fake news won't mention that CQ was really the one with the Killdozer. I wish I could have that legacy. Yeah, let a whole town fuck me over, and then I become Killdozer. Killdozer happened. I was the Killdozer. Congrats to him though for not killing anybody and only just doing destruction of property to government officials. Well, he did kill himself, but you know what I mean. I don't know if this is the right way or not. I really don't know. Honestly, I'm thinking about it now. I don't think we're going to be able to beat this in one stream. I think we could probably get through this in Victory Road. But I don't think we'll be able to, like, beat this one stream, because Victory Road actually takes fucking forever. It's a very long section of the game, actually, thinking about it. Also, you missed it, dude. We had to do about 20 minutes of tech support, because apparently OBS lags if I record. It lags if I record the normal way of recording in OBS, but if I use my other method of recording that I have installed into OBS, it does not lag. So I don't know. But like, it weirdly enough, it doesn't lag on my OBS itself. It just lags on stream. But OBS doesn't tell me I'm losing frames. It doesn't tell me anything. So it's just being weird. But if I record in this method I'm doing now, I don't have that problem. You got this, you'll OKO blue. It's not about if I'll beat them fast. It's the fact that it just takes too long to get over to them. Because I'm going based off, because I still need to also get a Wigglytuff, so we need to go find a Jigglypuff. But I'm going based off my experience of getting through Victory Road last time I played, like, Red on stream. That took me, like, a good 5-6 hours to do all that. But I also was doing stuff before, I guess, too. I did not save. Oh, well. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. It's whatever. I already have 2 Zapdos anyways. Actually, no, I think I have more than... no, I have more than 2, because I have the glitch ones, and then I have the 2 that were legit. So, I guess it really does not fucking matter, huh? Alright, let's see what I can do. If I can't paralyze him, we cannot catch him. There's no way. Okay, we can paralyze him. It's gonna... Oh, wow. That actually did less damage than I thought it was gonna do, actually, to Pikachu. Not gonna lie. I kind of like Zapdos' sprite in Gen 1 Red and Blue a lot more than Yellow's. In Yellow's, he kind of just looks weird, but in Red and Blue, he, like, actually has more of his body showing. Oh my god, Cheese Rat. Fucking stop missing. I mean, he's missing too, but like, damn. Pikachu's gonna die, and then he's gonna get all mad at me. Pikachu, fucking Christ. Hit your... I mean, he's missing too, but like, hit your attack, dude. I don't know why he's missing. I mean, I have Invasion on. That makes sense. All right, can I catch him? Let's see. Where's my Great Balls? Okay. Nope. All right. Yeah. There's no way to catch him. All right. Well, I have a bunch of Zapdos anyways, and I guess if I really want. If you beat the Elite Four, I think that they do spawn back. So if I really want, the option to get them is still there. Do I care that much though? Not really. All right, just miss your attack then. All right. Well, this was kind of worthless actually to come here because we couldn't even catch the thing that we came here for. But we did encounter him, so let me add it to let me add it to the list of things that we encountered. I think he's 145. Yeah. So we need Moltres still, which we have. We need Gyarados. We should have a Gyarados in the game. I remember finding one. Well, no, we'll get that at Lance. 103, what's 103? Oh, Executor. I think we see him at the Elite Four as well. The 94 Gengar we see at the Elite Four. We don't need to care about that. 68. I don't know what that one is. Which one is that one changing? I can't even see like which one that's changing. I'm looking at the list over there. I don't see it really changing. And 40 is Wigglytuff, which we can get pretty easily. 68 Pokemon. If only it was 6-7, huh? Oh, okay. Machamp we all see at the Elite Four. So everything at basically at this point is seen at the Elite Four. Okay. Besides Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is the only thing now that we need to add to go and get. Which I should have an extra Moonstone for it. Unless I'm just misremembering. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll trade like it over for my other game. If worst comes to worst and I can't find it. All right, let's dig out of here. Okay, I need to put you up. Deposit. We don't need Antrum. Draw. Okay. All right, let me go to the Pokemon. Oh, we need to also make sure we get Hypno out. Let me go to the shop. Is there a shop here actually? Yes, there is. All right, let me buy a bunch of Great Balls or whatever. Wow, I actually have like no money really. right, that's all gonna be for Moltres. We'll try to get Moltres. I don't think I'm gonna go back for the I don't think I'm gonna go back for Zapdos after we beat the Elite Four. Maybe I could. I don't know. I don't think I will though. Do you guys know Seiki is responsible for Bloody Sunday? I don't even know what that is. What is Bloody Sunday? You lost me. You lost me at that. I don't even know what that is. Longinus? The heck does that mean? What does that mean? Why are you typing stuff like that in chat? You're upsetting me in my core Christian values right now. Please stop upsetting my Christian core values, please. Alright, I need to put you up. I don't need you right now. Do I have a Moonstone in my box? So we can just go get a Wigglytuff right now? Yes, I do. Okay. Also, I didn't realize you're not able to have held items in Gen 1. I don't know why. I thought for the longest time you could do held items in this game, but you can't. That's a Gen 2 thing. And I always thought it was a Gen 1 thing as well. Oh my god, I just realized we're gonna have to go all the way through Viridian Forest. Bike. Alright, of course. First encounter we find. Oh, well, first patch of grass is encounter, of course. So after using a Flareon, and people really want to argue with me and tell me that Flareon's not a bad Pokemon or whatever. No, Flareon sucks, dude. Flareon Gen 1 is definitely terrible. His best option for fire attack is Fire Blast that you have to teach him. He doesn't get Flamethrower to like level 54. And by that point, like, there's other Pokemon that would already had it. But granted, even Charizard doesn't get Flamethrower until like way later as well. Where's my bike at? But people are like, oh, he has like 110 special, or like his attack is like not bad or whatever. And I'm like, dude, his attack may not be that bad, but like if you're trying to use a fire type, you're not trying to use a fire type to use him for body slam or like random ass physical attacks. You're using him because you want to fire blast somebody. And there's so many different like options for fire types that you could use over him. But people really were like trying to gaslight me on Twitter, telling me that he's like a lot better than like I'm saying he is. I'm like, no, dude, he's not great. Who the fuck would give Eevee a Firestone? The only reason why I did is because I needed a fire type. And I didn't want to waste any of the other fire types that are in the game for future playthroughs. And I already knew that I would never be using a Flareon ever again, or had any plans in the future games. So I decided to waste it in Gen 1. You don't need a fire type in Gen 1. Yeah, you're right. But I wanted a fire type. Like, the only real gym that, like, actually... No, because I was going to say Lorelei and the Elite Four would work with a fire type, but all her ice types are water types. You wanted a Flareon. Fire type's worthless. You want a Flareon. I wanted to waste Flareon as my fire type choice, because I don't want to use Flareon in any of the other games. And I already used Jolteon, so I was like, well, fuck it. I want to use another Eevee evolution. And I think also this counted as my Stone evolution for this game, because I know my Stone evolution for blue was Jolteon, and red it was Nidoking, and then yellow it ended up being Flareon. So I think that's also why I chose Flareon too, because it actually was going to be Ninetales. And then I thought about it and I was like, I really kind of don't want to waste Ninetales in this game when I know Ninetales is a lot better than in the other ones. All right, Jigglypuff should spawn here. Did I play green? No, I'm not playing green. I don't think I need to actually play green for the video. Yeah, but then we got Delphox, and that's good enough. I think genuinely it would be overkill if I go and play green as well. I do not think that I need to play green when I've already played Gen 1 3 times at this point. Like, do we really need me to play through green just so I can say the exact same things I said for red and blue? But the only new addition I'll add is that the green sprites look like shit. No, yes. We don't need yes. The no. I don't think you guys really want to watch. I genuinely do not think, especially you, especially the guy who told me to pick Nidoking and didn't even fucking show up for half the streams. I don't think you guys want to see me play through Gen 1 a 4th fucking time. I don't think you want me to like genuinely play through Gen 1 a 4th time, because it is. I like Gen 1 now. I will say that my opinion on it has definitely changed. But like, holy shit, dude. I don't think I'm ever going to come back to these games for a long time. And I'm already not looking forward to playing through Gen 1 another 2 times, technically. 3 times, actually, because I have to beat both Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. No, 4 times. So I have to beat both Fire Red and Leaf Green, and then I got to beat both Pikachu and Eevee. Does he not spawn in this patch of grass, or does he spawn in the next patch of grass? I can't remember. I know it's after Viridian Forest. Maybe it is the next patch of grass. Jigglypuff spawn yellow. What routes? 5, 6, 7, and 8. Brown Cerulean City, Vermilion City, and Lavender Town. Oh, great. All right. I think we literally went through this route for no reason. Nobody knows what any of that means, and I'm not going to read that. I hope you know that. I'm refusing to read any of that. If only I could just take you. But no, my opinion definitely has improved on Gen 1. I used to think Gen 1 was so fucking boring, and every time I would play it, I would just be bored. Even in Nuzlocke, I would be bored. Now, I guess with coming with a more open mind of everything and like understanding and like seeing what it does different, I definitely have liked it a lot more than I used to. It says we can find it around this route. I'm not reading that. Until you decide to speak to me like an actual person with respect, I'm not reading any of that. Can I see a map, please? Where is Route 5 at? Where is Route 5 Gen 1? It's a short, short north-south path, and Kanto region connecting to the extra shown. Okay. Okay, I know where that's at. It's over here in this path. Pokemon fan CQ. Now a fan of Gen 1 Pokemon is showing those other Pokemon fans who's the boss. Thank you. That I understood. I will say, though, I think people that say Pokemon Yellow is the definitive way to play Gen 1, I think you are completely wrong. Even though it does fix a lot of issues that I would say Red and Blue did have, you also lose so much random shit. Where I'm just like, this is not really worth it to me. Like, you lose out actually on all the version exclusives for the most part, I think, in both Red and Blue when it comes to Yellow. Like, you can't get Magmar or Electric Buzz. Like, they are just not an option for you. So, like, you do lose out on more. Granted, I guess you get all 3 starters, but, like, dude, come on, man. You can easily get all 3 starters if you want in the other games, too. And I think if you're going to go into Pokemon Yellow using all 3 starters, which is what most people do, I think you're kind of, like, not having the best experience, because the point of the starters is you should only really be using one. So you can have a more varied team with other Pokemon. But when you just go in with all 3 starters, especially if you want to keep Pikachu, you're basically left with two original Kanto Pokemon that aren't the starters. It's a bit boring. Bro, just give me... How hard is it to find a fucking Jigglypuff, dude? Why is it so difficult? Why is this so hard? I'm not gonna name it anything because we're not gonna be using it. I'm literally getting it just so I can evolve it so I can have Wigglytuff marked on our Pokédex. If you want me to name it that, I can, but it's not gonna be used or anything. Dude. What is the rarity here? What is this rarity that I'm seeing? So Jigglypuff has... You know what's funny? Abra has a 50% chance, it seems, to spawn. And that was the first, like, one of the few, like, first 3 encounters that I was in Abra. Jigglypuff has the same exact spawn rate, and I can't even find one. How do I find an Abra first before I find a Jigglypuff? Yeah, Gen 1 does feel like the most RPG of the series, for sure. And both good and bad. There are some things about Gen 1 where I'm like, yeah, dude, this is terrible. And then there's a lot about Gen 1 where I'm like, yeah, dude, I like this. Also, I was watching my friend play through Gen 1 recently, and apparently there is a soft lock that can occur, and we don't know why it occurs. It's a new soft lock I just learned about, but there is a soft lock that can occur at Giovanni where he apparently won't spawn. How am I finding Abra when they have the same percent? Dude, give me the other one that I want. So apparently Giovanni has the same, not my bad. Giovanni has a glitch where for some reason, we don't know what causes this, but you can have it where Giovanni will somehow hit the flag that's in the game, which is like 544, and that's the flag for him giving you the TM. If he gives you that TM, by the way, he leaves and he does not spawn back in. You don't see him ever again in the game, like he's gone for good. Apparently, somehow my friend triggered that TM flag without ever fighting him. And so he ended up being soft lock at the 8th gym because he couldn't get him to spawn. So that's an interesting soft lock. And now that terrifies me to ever play through Gen 1 again, because I don't know how that soft lock occurs, but apparently it is a soft lock you can get. And there's no way to get out of it unless you straight up just use glitches or you cheat. Because there's no way to get Giovanni to spawn back in. And even if you were to get into the fight, let's say if you, like, you know, used Ace or whatever to get into Giovanni's fight. Even if you were to beat him, I don't think you could still get the badge that way either. So basically, you're just shit out of luck with that, unless you cheat. So what an interesting soft lock. Can I please... Dude, please, can I get Jigglypuff? How am I getting so lucky to get Abra over Jigglypuff? They have the same spawn rate, and I'm just getting the other guy. Dude, please. Give me Jigglypuff, bro. Come on. I don't want Abra. Give me the other guy that's the same exact percent spawn. Give me that guy. How the fuck? That's not even on the thing here. That's not even on the list. Oh no, he is. Okay, yeah. I was like, how the hell am I getting him? And I can't even find Jigglypuff. He has like a 25% spawn rate. Like, all I need is Jigglypuff and then we can leave. Like, that's because the rest of the Pokemon I need to see for yellow, because I don't need to catch them because I already did all that with the red and blue. And there's no version exclusives in yellow, so we don't need anything from yellow. So I just have to see them. But there's no trainers that I know of that have a Wigglytuff as far as I know of. So it's just easier to catch one. But like, holy shit, this is just turning out to be hard. But the rest of the Pokemon I need, those are all found in Elite Four, so. Yeah, and then like Gold and Silver actually were supposed to be the last games in the series. How am I getting so lucky to get everything else in the route but Jigglypuff? He has a 50% spawn rate. And I keep getting literally the rarer ones. What is going on? Just give me the fat fucking pink guy. And somehow I keep getting the Pidgeot or the Pidgeotto. But yeah, Gold and Silver is supposed to be the last games of the series, and then they were like, "Oh shit, we can make money off of this. Let's go all in." How am I finding everyone else but Jigglypuff? Hello? Is it because I'm on this last part? Does he not spawn in the specific last area of grass, but everywhere else he does? I don't understand. I'm getting so unlucky to get not even that rare of a spawn chance. Pidgeotto is the rarer spawn in this area, and I've gotten him twice before I've gotten a Jigglypuff. Thank God, dude. Holy shit. Also, Jigglypuff's sprite is so much better in yellow than it is in red and blue. In red and blue, they gave him like a weird ass eye. Okay. That was insane. I didn't even know you could get a Pidgeotto here. You learn something new every day when you literally are trying to get something that the game doesn't want you to have. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's right. Even I saw Jigglypuff. I never caught him. That makes sense. All right, we can go back now. All right, it is time now for me to go and fight the Elite Four. Let me evolve him first real quick. Moonstone. And he is 40. All right, so yeah, the rest of them, Executor, I think we do see in the Elite Four. I can't remember, but I think we do. If not, he's not hard to get. The rest of them we've seen in Elite Four besides Moltres and Mewtwo. Alright, where... Alright, let's put these guys up. Bulldozer, I need you. Where's my other guy at? Okay, he's probably in this box. Yeah, hopefully with the new video, I know you said you saw it, Nor. Hopefully you guys liked the VHS that we did. I had Piggy do that like at the last second, and I appreciate that he did it. It's because that game has a very huge VHS, like 2000s appeal to it, so I was like, why not run it through an actual VHS thing then? So I'm glad that he did that. Alright, I'm pretty sure our Blastoise is going to be our big carry. Because he's going to be the thing that's going to deal with Lance's Dragonite. If Lance's Dragonite decides to actually be a threat this time instead of set up and then die. But for some reason in blue, his Dragonite almost killed my whole team with just Hyper Beam alone because it kept one-shotting everything. And then when it came to red, he decided to do the most insane setup possible, but never do anything with said setup. So he was like boosted out the ass and never attacked once. He just kept setting up and then he died. I would say out of all my teams though, I think that my best Gen 1 team was the one in blue. I think my yellow team is the worst team when it comes to like how good everyone is. And then my red team was decent. My gold, no, my silver team, because I'm playing silver on stream, my silver team's going to be shit, to be real with you. I picked some really awful ones just because I wanted to try them out. Like, we're going to be running a Smeargle, and we're going to see what we can do with that. So, like, it is not the most insane team, I would say. But just like Gen 1, there's a lot of glitches in Gen 2 that I'm going to try out to show off. I think I'll start kind of going back into them a lot more, a lot faster. I just didn't, like, I'll be real, I just didn't expect to have so much to say about Gen 1. I genuinely knew that Gen 1 video was gonna be long, but I thought by at least where I'm at in the script, I would have been done. Like, I thought for sure it was gonna be maybe at most an hour long, if I even went that far. So I think when we get to like later gens where I don't have as much that I want to say, like especially with Sword and Shield, I don't really have shit I want to say about Sword and Shield. Those will go a lot faster. But the fact that Gen 10 is going to be out before I even get done with these games, I think that's kind of funny. Like Gen 10 is going to be done before I even probably get to like Gen 4. But I will say it's probably is going to take at least a full year maybe to get up to like the Switch stuff, to be real with you. Because I kind of want to have my Gen 4 video be held off until I get to Japan and film Gen 4 stuff to talk about it. But I also like don't have to. I could get the Gen 4 out probably before that if I really wanted. But because I'm going to Japan at the end of the year to explore the real life location of Gen 4, I kind of think that would be a lot cooler to keep in the video. So it makes me want to hold off on talking about Gen 4 till the end of the year. But I could still work on the other games. Like I could still play through Gen 4 before I even make the video and then go to Gen 5 if I really wanted. So it would just mean that the Gen 4 video wouldn't happen until literally the start of next year, because I'm gonna be there during Christmas through New Year's. So wow, guys, this puzzle's too difficult. Better watch out. I almost didn't know what to do. What do you think, Pikachu? Alright, you don't think at all. Bam, bam. All right, nice. But yeah, I do think if I continue to keep the job I have now at the pay rate I have now, I'm gonna probably try to start going to Japan at least once a year. Just because, why not? I think that would be really fun. And it gives me reasons to travel more. And there's a lot of shit that I could talk about while there. Is this just for a shortcut? Because you couldn't push that anywhere else. I guess it is, yeah. I can see you're good. Let me see exactly how good. Let me lower my camera a bit. That's too lowered. Okay, that seems better. Damn, Ivysaur. See, I don't know, dude. Why does that man... Why does he not have a fully evolved starter more at the Victory Road? Like, I don't know. That's just a me thing, but like, it's so weird that Gen 1 will just lock fully evolved Pokemon even at the end of the game. Like, you just will still be fighting mid-evolutions and things like that. The only thing I could think of for this guy in particular, it's so you can mark these in your Pokédex in case if you weren't able to see them. But at the same time, this is yellow, so like, You have the option to see all of these and even own all of them. So I don't know. I like the War Turtle sprite though. That looks a lot better than it did in Red and Blue. I like that Blastoise actually was like a huge cover for basically everybody. He beat Ivysaur with Ice Beam. I didn't even use Ice Beam on him. I was trying to read Ice Beam, so I clicked it. He beat Ice Beam with Ivysaur. A War Turtle I could have still probably killed easily. But then like Charmeleon will die in one hit. I see why when Death Battle did that, the starters versus each other and Blastoise won. I can see why. And man finally has a Charizard. They talk about the trainer in the guide. His dialogue in Japan shows it's some kind of symbolism about being scared of change. I feel like you're lying to me. Because if that was the case, why would he evolve them to the mid-evolution and not to the final evolution? Would then also have a Charizard for a final evolution. Yeah, I think you're just fucking lying to me. But I'm gonna believe you because I don't know any better. Wow, is that true, Piggy? I'll add that to the script right now. Let me go ahead and add that to the script so I can have some guy tell me I'm an idiot and disregard the rest of the video because I made one wrong factual choice. Ask them, I don't fucking know. I can't wait to put the one wrong fact in the video and then some guy's gonna disregard the whole thing and tell me I'm wrong about everything. Dude, I still remember the one comment I got. It was on the Signal video that I did, the indie horror game. I got a comment from some guy that thought I was shit talking mouthwashing fans because I made a joke about how Good Smile has a figure, two figures. One of them is of a character from Mouthwash ODing. Like that is one of the figures is her ODing. And then the other one, maybe this was not a Good Smile figure. The Good Smile figure was the ODing one, but the other one is a figure of Abstract Daddy from Silent Hill 2, which is a representation of sexual abuse from your dad, like family sexual abuse, basically. And I made a joke about how you could put them up on your like dresser or whatever, and then the girl that comes over can think you're so cool. And the joke was that like, this is weird to own. Fuck Good Smile for making these. Like, it's weird. And somehow that guy painted my joke as I said that mouthwashing fans couldn't get laid. And I remember he was like, I gave this video a chance even with the small amount of views. And then like he got mad. He was like, I gave the video a chance with a small amount of views, but I'm gonna disregard the rest of your opinion because you made fun of mouthwashing fans. And I'm like, okay. I was like, dude, I don't know, man. It's such an insane reach. I was like, clearly I was making fun of Good Smile for making the figure, but somehow the man painted it as that I was making fun of mouthwashing fans. That like they couldn't get laid or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I literally stated that I want to play mouthwashing. I still do. But I think that was like my favorite comment on that video. I just deleted it though after because I was like, I don't have the willpower to sit here and try to reply to this guy explaining the joke when he's already disregarded everything that I'm gonna say because he thinks I made fun of mouthwashing fans. Like, it just wasn't worth it. I've gotten to the point now where like when I get comments like that, I just delete them now. Like, I don't mind if someone disagrees with me, especially if they want to actually have conversations. That's perfectly fine. But it's the ones that like actually are just unhinged or just genuinely stupid to read, where I'm just like, I don't want this here. I don't have the time. So I started just deleting those. And I've noticed it makes me a lot happier not have to see the bullshit or try to deal with it. Because a lot of time too, I've noticed with them, they'll comment stupid stuff like that, and then I'll try to genuinely have a reply to them. I'll reply to them, and I'll like, no, like, sorry you didn't understand or something. This is what I actually meant, or this is what I was trying to talk about. And then they never reply anyways. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I wasted like 3-4 minutes making up a reply to this person to explain my side, and then got nothing back. I was like, I should have just deleted the comments. So that's kind of why I just started deleting the comments, because usually you can tell when it's someone that genuinely does want to have a conversation, and it's someone that's just is dumb. Mouthwashing was fine, but its way it handles its serious topics were poor. Well, I mean, yeah, if they're making a fucking figure of one of the characters ODing, I'm pretty sure the idea of how they handle the serious topics in the story is probably not done well. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, because I'm pretty sure that it's about drugs and shit, or like drug overdosing or whatever. Just from what I've seen, I could be completely wrong, like I said, I haven't played it. And it's just like, if your main point of it is that, and then your figure is that, I think you kind of lost the idea of what you were trying to like talk about if you're selling that, basically. Too bad submit. Well, I guess submission is not the worst if I want to do specifically level damage. That girl is also pregnant with the... Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably forget that, not gonna lie, once I start playing that game whenever I start. But yeah, no, yeah, maybe we don't make it... Maybe we don't make a fucking figure of her ODing. You know, maybe we don't do that. But, you know, what do I know? I just hate mouthwashing fans, apparently. That was going to be one of the games. Funny enough, it was going to be one of the games I was going to talk about for 61 Days of Spook. It actually was, and then I ended up not doing it. But I think next year, because I will probably do another 61 Days of Spook next year. I think next year I will talk about it. Because I want to do 61 Days of Spook every 2 years. Or like, yeah, like, so like the next one will be 2027. Because it is actually a lot of work to make 8 videos. Like, it is a lot of work. And I'm honestly debating just to lowering it down to 4 and have 2 videos per month, because it's so much work. But I don't know. We'll see. It just makes it extra special. Traveler. I do want to make a Gooner video one day where I talk about Gooner games. I think that would be fun, but I'm genuinely terrified of the comments. Because if I got a single comment like that one Unhinged one for talking about how having Aya or whatever her fucking name is, I can't even remember, having her inside of her sister's, no, having her sister inside of her body, where you play as a kid and she gets like undressed as she takes damage. If me saying that doesn't fit and it's weird, I could not imagine playing like a Gooner game video and then being like, this is fucking gross, and then seeing what the comments will be, because then that's where I like, that's where I'm in their fucking territory. So like, it's no longer like maybe like a random person will see it. Like, that is in their territory of shit that they play, or like you like to call it Epstein slop. Because I actually bought a bunch of games recently, because it was a Humble Bundle sale with D3 publisher, and D3 is known to make those shitty type games. Some of them are fine, some of them are really bad. So I actually have a few from them that I want to talk about. And I know Loop 8's going to be in that too as well. Eventually I want to talk about Loop 8 as like a whole video, because Loop 8 is so fucking bad. It is a very bad game. I don't know, I'm checking chat. I don't know, YouTube chat keeps telling me disconnected, but everything else tells me it's fine. I don't know what's going on today with the stream. But yeah, there's a few that I want to talk about in that list. But I am not ready for the comments. Comments are going to be unhinged as shit. Granted, I do think if you go into a Gunnar type game like that, you should already know what to expect. Even predicted it getting 8 out of 100 core scores. Damn, that is insane. Okay, we can mark him off the list. We have encountered him. He is 68. Actually, no. Which one's this one? Who's 68 again? Oh yeah, 68's mod champ, which we do see him at the Elite Four. Yeah, Loop 8, I got it because it genuinely is such a bad game, and you know me, I love really shitty games. I just love that if you don't fuck your cousin in that game, you get the bad ending. Like your good ending is dating your cousin. That is the good ending, and if you don't do it, the world ends. Literally, the world fucking explodes because you didn't want to date your cousin. There's a lot more water and like different types here than I thought there would be. I thought everyone kind of just be using like ground and rock, to be fair with you. I didn't mean to use Thunder Wave. I meant to use Thunder, but I saw Thunder something, and then I was like, oh, it's... I didn't mean to use Thunder Wave again. Okay, of course he missed. Also, I have been keeping up with the kanji stuff, in case if anyone wanted to know. I have now actually been able to memorize over 100 kanji. So I can see, so at least for sure, 100 of them I can look at and go, oh, this means that. Arcanine. Yeah, wow, it's like a lot of Pokemon that like Pikachu and Blastoise can deal with. I still remember when I first ever played Gen 1 growing up. I got stuck in Lavender Town because I didn't know how to beat the tower. Because I didn't understand that the option for beating the puzzle was not in Lavender Town, that I had to leave. And because I didn't understand that, I didn't know what to do. So I basically just leveled up my Blastoise to like level 50 or 60 something, and then I reset the game. Because I was like, maybe I lost something at some point, so let me reset. I guess I didn't need to raise his speed. Max Revive. Yeah, I'm starting to look at the time now. Unless we can one-shot all the Elite Four pretty quickly, I think we'd have to do this tomorrow. Like once we get to Elite Four, we'll have to fight them tomorrow. Because I don't remember how to get through Victory Road as quick and fast as you think I should after doing it twice. Alright, which way does that rock need to go? Okay, it needs to go right there. Oh, I was like, what the hell is that? god, dude, the encounter rate. Okay. Oh boy, I love pushing some motherfucking rocks. Woo! Gotta push some rocks around. Don't want to get too caught up in the fun. Whoa, buddy, calm down there, Machoke. I'm just pushing my rocks for today. You're making me go cuckoo bananas, bothering me like that. Watch yourself, buddy. Chicken Jockey. Ender Pearl. I still have yet to see the Minecraft movie, by the way. I don't know if I really should watch it or not. But I literally have yet to watch it. Part of me wants to know if I really should or not. I think, funny enough, I think I actually still maybe have it. I think I still have the version of the Minecraft movie somewhere where all the CGI is not done. So it's the movie, but it has all the, like, the CGI not fully finished. And I kind of want to watch that version instead. But for some reason that got leaked, I guess. So like that was going around for a while, and I think I still have it. So like a lot of the movie, you just see like green screens in the back and shit like that. And then like any of the CGI characters, they're not fully finished. They look really bad. Whoa! Whoa there, buddy! Machoke! TM47, is that good? So far, all the teams I found have sucked. Explosion. Can I teach you to Pikachu? Nobody can learn it. I mean, Explosion's good. If I really wanted a Pokemon to like run it, it's actually something I guess Golem can use pretty well. Even Graveler can. But like nothing I have can run it, obviously. But at the same time, my strategy usually is never kill my Pokemon off to try to kill theirs. Even though it's not a bad strategy, it's just never something that I try to run. I'm very much not someone who wants to run shit where I'm risking the idea of me getting hit. Oh, we're actually almost done with Victory Road. Okay, maybe we could beat this in one stream. We're actually a lot closer to being done than I thought we were going to be. It's a little funny, though. What's a little funny? The Minecraft movie? I don't want to get rid of these TMs because I kind of want to sell them. But like nothing else that I have here do I want to keep. Oh yeah, the explosion, like it's a funny move for sure. I agree. What does Fisher do again? Is Fisher good? Fisher, I think it's like Earthquake. Oh, it's a one-hit KO move. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's a shit move. So I forgot, and I guess it's not just a horn drill thing. It's any one-hit KO move. One-hit KO moves in this game actually will miss if the Pokemon that is using it is slower than the target Pokemon that you're using it on. So like you'll just miss every time. I forgot about that. So you'll just straight up not be able to hit them even if you like spam it all the time. You'll always miss. Oh, Fisher's the one hit KO move. Thank you for letting me know. Did you know Fisher's a one hit KO move, by the way? Just in case you didn't know. Moltres has such a better sprite in this, dude. Moltres is Gen 1 sprite in Red and Blue, so ass. Is this gonna one shot him? Okay, thank God. No. Heads up though, if you're slower. Oh really? Oh, thank you. So I should put it on the slowest Pokemon possible, is what you're saying. Because Bulbapedia is telling me something completely different. So I don't know. This guy's Fire Spin, dude. Are you serious? That's why I gave Flareon Fire Spin. Just for the hope that I can like one-shot somebody. Oh my God, are you kidding me, dude? All right. We may have to reset. Yeah. If I can't put him to sleep, I can't catch him. So that's the problem. I feel like Gen 1's, every time I miss, it always feels like it's at the point where if I did hit, well, it's like every time I miss, it always feels like it's at the point where because I missed, I end up just not able to do what I wanted to do. Like I never seem to miss and then I'm able to still do what I wanted to do. It's always, I missed that one attack and then my whole plan is now gone because I just cannot do anything else now. That's how it feels every time. Also, what a weird choice for Moltres. I'm actually surprised Moltres used Fire Spin on a Blastoise. Thinking about it now, because that's what he used on Blastoise when I first attacked him, was Fire Spin, which I thought he would have used Peck like he did there or whatever. Because normally they don't try to use like not very effective moves on you. Even the wild AI usually. Oh my God, of course you got a crit. Okay. All right, now we just hope we get lucky. While that is happening, I'm going to add him to the Pokédex. I don't want to waste too many Great Balls because I want to sell these for healing items. But we may just not get lucky. Alright, yeah, reset. I don't need to catch Moltres, but I'm gonna try. It just sucks that my only chance of getting Moltres is by putting him asleep. And that was even with like good RNG for sleep. I think he was asleep for 5 turns. which is about 3 to 7 turns that they can be asleep for. All right. He's trying to use Fire Spin now, and I'm not going to be able to hit him. Okay, wow, I'm surprised. What if CQ was a peanut and he changed his name to PQ? I'm never doing that. I still can't believe that one guy that like tries to spread. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Wow. I'm surprised. There's a guy on Twitch that got banned, but he's unbanned now. But he goes on Fortnite and he spreads the gospel to kids on Fortnite. But like he's very bad about it. Like he's like an asshole. Like you could literally be a Christian, but if you don't follow exactly the way he does, he hates you for it. And he apparently made himself into a peanut, and he made a video saying a burnt peanut doesn't address him. He's gonna stay a peanut until then. And he was like, if you want the old me back, burnt peanut needs to address me or something. And then he was like very cringe about it. I would pinch him just enough to make his shell bend, but not to crack. All right, thank you. You don't want to be one of the billion peanuts. Well, there's so many of them now because dude, it's insane. they see one guy get lucky all because it was literally like a troll thing to get him on the VTuber list. And then everybody starts using Snapchat filters to try it. And it's just like, dude, it's so cringe. I think you guys get enough cringe just by looking at my fat fucking face on screen. I don't think you guys need me to be a peanut. He's not an industry plant. He was literally only put in the VTuber list because his fans thought it would be funny. So they literally submitted him into the streamer awards and ended up getting him that far into it where he won. Apparently that's what happened. Because he himself said many times that he's not a VTuber. Oh, you want me to transform into a peanut? Okay. Somebody get this guy out of here. He says he's not a VTuber, but technically, by definition, he is. He is a virtual avatar. That is technically the definition. Even if people want to disregard that, it is literally what it means. But he himself has said that he is not a VTuber, is what I'm trying to say. Nice. All right, cool. But yes, by your definition, and at least my definition of what a VTuber is, he is technically a VTuber. It's just, it's not a $1,000 anime rig, so it doesn't count. It needs to be a $1,000 anime rig for it to count. There needs to be jiggle physics and $1,000 of anime rig. Technically, my character, like the 2D avatar, technically that's a PNG tuber if you want to think about it. So technically, when I put him in videos, that is literally my PNG VTuber. Who am I looking for? You. Can I show you Ditto? Do I have? What happened? My cat. Did my cat unplug my? Oh my god, no. I think I know what happened. Wait, no. My cat walked by my computer and he like touched my headphone cord, but somehow that shut the audio off on the 3DS capture card. All right, then. Oh, Dorito. I could if he didn't just leave the room. He was literally under me, but he just left, so I can't until he comes back. Yeah, he literally just left. I'm not even joking. He was right under me, and he just left. I thought Noodle would maybe be under me, but Noodle's not either. Okay, here he is. Come here. You don't need to be doing all that, buddy. That's a chunk right there. That's a chunky boy. They shut up, bitch. I'm not that fat. Also not orange. He does have a lazy eye, or at least he's cross-eyed. I guess we share that in common. I have a cross-eye because I'm always trying to do the Ahigo cosplay. So you always have to cross your eye. Not a single thought in the head. Yeah, he don't think shit. I don't even know what he's doing right now back there. He's just doing whatever. He don't think of anything. I've never seen that boy think. He just does, honestly. I think you can kind of see him if I move over here. No, you can't. I blocked the screen too much, I'm sorry. Noodle, however, is getting bigger. Noodle actually is a lot bigger. I saw a picture of Noodle when I first got Noodle, and I'm like, damn, Noodle, you're actually getting big. He's still small, but like he's getting bigger. He's about to lick his nuts, scratch some walls. He honestly does not have his nuts, so we can't lick those. He doesn't really scratch walls. He does scratch a scratching post though, but he doesn't really scratch walls. Okay, we're almost there. I should be able to beat the Leaf 4 in an hour, unless I just get so unlucky. I should be fine. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Yeah, now once we beat this, I'm gonna hop off too, so it shouldn't be too much longer. I just wanted to finally beat Yellow already. Well, we do have to still get Mewtwo, shit. I mean, that's not gonna be too hard. What happens when you sleep with your Pokemon? I don't know, dude. I don't have any answer for that. You don't even go to jail for it, apparently. You just can do it in the Pokemon universe. That is something you're allowed to do. Well, sleep can also be taken in a different context. If you sleep with your Pokemon, you can't sleep with your Pokemon in this game. I don't know what you're trying to ask. Are you asking me a hypothetical if I was able to fall asleep with my Pokemon? Is that what you're asking? Oh, if Macargo wanted to sleep on the bed, well, in Pokemon Universe, you can stand next to a Macargo just fine. In real life, you would die just by even being sort of near it. But if a Macargo wanted to sleep in the bed with me, I would probably tell it no. However, apparently fire types don't seem to burn people. I think the only case of a fire type burning someone from touching it was with Ponyta, and that was because Ponyta didn't trust Ash. That's all it was. I'm fucking lost. I don't know where to go. I'm gonna go back down to the stairs below and take the other ladder. I know we need to get to that ladder. I just don't know how to get this switch down. So I do think, from what someone did say, I remember reading it. Someone did say that the article where they say that Macargo's like 10,000 degrees or whatever, and like that he's so hot that you couldn't even stand like miles from him or whatever, that they were wrong. But he is still really hot to be around. He's just not as hot as people thought he was. Like, you still, I think, would get injured being near him and probably die eventually from burns. But it's not like how they, like, because people are saying like he was like as hot as the sun or whatever. Like, he was basically a walking sun. And apparently that is disproven that he's not actually that hot or whatever. And there's a good chance too that just like most fire types, they're able to like control their temperature or whatever. And it's just, it's like, it's one of those things where he could get that hot. It's just, is he that hot, you know? Like, Macargo could get to 10,000 degrees, but is he always at 10,000 degrees? It could be one of those things. Wow, Victory Road I don't remember if Victory Road had worthless Pokemon like this in Red and Blue, but Yellow's Victory Road is really bad. Like, the Pokemon here are, like, very shit. Like, this does not feel like a final area. This feels like I'm in Rock Tunnel. The strongest one I've seen so far is Machoke. The rest are just, like, complete garbage. Oh my god, how did I end up back here? This is the okay, I see, okay. This is the start of the place. I still remember when Lily Orchid or whatever her name is, when she made the Pokemon videos, going through all the Pokemon stuff, and like all of her takes were so shit, and every game she just wanted to use the Gardevoir, and then would complain when her team sucked because she would actively do shit with Gardevoir that wasn't really what Gardevoir is meant for. And her strats for every battle was just maxing out with Calm Mind or whatever, and then hoping that you sweep. And then I remember that one guy who replied to her She like copy striked his video or whatever, but then that guy became annoying. Like that guy also now is fucking annoying. He's also like, he's literally like Lily Orchard for annoying wise, just not with shittier, just with at least not as bad takes. But like he became annoying after a while too. Like he milked the fuck out of that situation. So that was annoying. But I remember all that. But yeah, her takes were like really bad. Even I was like, damn, dude, I don't think you even know what game you're playing. Lily Orchard has shit takes though, because Lily Orchard is just a rage baiter. That's it. I don't really believe any of those are actually Lily Orchard's real opinions. I just think the fact that she knows it'll get views. She knows it'll piss people off, and then people talk about the videos, and then it gets her more views, and then she gets money. Which is a common strategy that many people do, and it's not even just a her thing. Many people do it. I genuinely don't believe a lot of that's her real opinions, besides her liking Gardevoir. A lot. Most of that is just... you do... What are you talking about? People do that shit all the time. There are people that make full-fledged 2-hour-long videos and they're all just fucking trolling and rage baiting. I would see Lily Orchard doing that 100% because, again, Lily Orchard is already known to be a rage baiter. Her opinions also like flip-flop constantly. So like one day she could talk about how her opinion is on a game or whatever, and then like you ask her the same exact thing later on, and it'll either be worded differently, or she'll word it differently depending on if she wants to piss people more off, or if she got too much backlash, or hold on, I'm trying to find Kangaskhan in my thing. Or she'll have a completely different opinion that isn't even the same one. And usually it's just what would piss people off more, if it didn't piss people off enough. But there is a small chance that that is all her real opinions, but everything I've heard, especially Steven Universe wise, and I'm not even a big fan of Steven Universe, all of her opinions are really bad. But from what I've seen, just from watching her, it all just comes off as someone who's being performative for rage baiting. But you know what? Maybe she is legit about her really shitty opinions. And like it is all legit and it's not performative. It's not just rage baiting. And you know what? I'll give her one thing. If it is not rage baiting and performative, at least she's brutally honest about having some of the worst fucking opinions I've ever heard. So at least I can look at her and go, you know what? You own those shitty opinions, but it just seems too performative to me. Also, I am lost, so I don't know where the fuck I need to go, and the constant random battles is actually making this harder to figure out where I'm at. So we probably will be fighting the Elite Four tomorrow. And doing Mewtwo tomorrow. Boom, 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 boom. I should just do that, dude. I should make my whole entire Gen 1 video. Talk nothing but good about it like I have been. And then at the end of the video, I just go, yeah, by the way, I don't agree with anything I said. This game sucks. Yeah, they're not a good person. They printed porn at a public library. Yeah, no, they're not. They're not a good person. There's a reason why people don't like Lily Orchard. And it's not just because of her shit takes. Like, you can have shit takes and be whatever. I have shit takes sometimes. There's some opinions on games that I have that I'm pretty sure a lot of people say that my takes are stupid. People didn't like my third birthday opinions, which weirdly enough, like I said, I didn't see any third birthday defenders when I was researching that video. And then all of a sudden I release a video and I find fucking nonstop third birthday defenders, and they're all kind of shit. But like, I have shit opinions. Yeah, no, she printed that shit. She took gooning to the max. She didn't just save it in a hard drive like everybody else. She printed that shit. She physically wanted frames of it. You don't get any more dedicated than that. It was funny because like I said, when I was doing research for third birthday video, I was trying to find people that liked it so I could see like, whoa, what was their opinion on it, and I could talk about it. I couldn't find anything. The only things I could find were people going, yeah, it's all right, and that was it. They were just like, it's fine. And so when I released a video, I'm like, holy shit, people actually genuinely like this game and they're defending it. But like most people that were defending it were honestly just horrible to like deal with. Like I'm not even just talking about the clothes guy. There was one person I remember, I deleted their comment as well because it was just stupid. But they commented saying like people shouldn't trash talk the third birthday and that they're tired of people trash talking it. And they were just like, they should not be able to say anything bad about it. And I responded back saying like, well, if you don't let people talk about games, even if it's them saying stuff you don't agree with, you're getting rid of any type of discussion you could have for said game. And their response was, well, I'm not here to have a discussion. I was like, okay, well then don't fucking comment. So I just deleted their comment. I was like, you come here, you get mad at me for shitting on this game, which I thought my points were pretty fair as to what was wrong with it. And I also think that like my points for what was good about it were pretty fair. I still don't think you have to agree with me, but it's not like I just shat on it to shat on it because I wanted to shit on everything about it. There was stuff in that game I really, really liked. But like when you come to a comment and you don't even want to have a discussion, you're just commenting the comment. It's like, what's the point then? I don't know. To me, this is weird. I'm still shocked as well, and I really wish it would have been my Silent Hill 2 video. I'm genuinely upset that my Silent Hill 2 video did so fucking terrible. Like, it really, honestly did make me so upset that my Silent Hill 2 video to this day has done so bad, but that my third birthday video did so well, and I'm just like, alright, whatever. Because I really wanted the Silent Hill 2 video to do good, but it is what it is. Any video doing good, I guess, at the end of the day should be something I should be proud of, but it's just like, damn. Oh yeah, 100%. The Guitar Man video did like shit too. The Guitar Man video finally recently just got over 100 views. So yeah, no, the Slap Happy Rhythm Buster video is gonna do fucking terrible, and I'm okay with that. I don't know if you realize a lot of the videos I would talk about all do terrible anyways. And I know some people tell me I should review more modern stuff that people know about or whatever, but even then, those still do terrible too. Like, all my videos, for the most part, just do fucking terrible. So... Because I remember, too, it was that shitty roommate that I had. I remember he was trying to get me to do, a bunch of horror games. He's like, you should really do horror content. Like, oh, people love horror content. I kept telling him... I was like, well, that wouldn't really fit what I already do. And not only that, like, it's not going to just do well because I do what everyone else is doing. I was like, if anything, that sounds like it's going to do worse. Like, if I'm just doing horror reaction content, like, yeah, it's just going to be the same fucking bullshit. Like, I don't mind talking about horror games and like, in the review style that I do. But, like... there's a certain point where I'm like, there's not much else I can add to this. Like, it kind of is what it is. And like I said, it's such an overdone genre of videos that, like, for you to stand out with doing that, you have to genuinely be really, really funny with your reactions, which means usually you force the reactions. Lil Samson actually is a very impressive NES game. But yeah, you have to basically fake your reactions, which I don't really want to do. I don't like to fake my reactions, which I guess, you know, is why I'm not blowing up, I guess. I'm not going in there and fucking blowing up. But I also will say that there's so many horror games that are just genuinely fucking trash. Like, I know people want to shit on like the slop that we get from AAA studios with like Call of Duties and like 2Ks every year. Those are considered masterpieces compared to the indie fucking slop horror games you can find on Steam. There is so much just awful, like fucking awful horror games on Steam that cost real money. And I'm not even just talking about the FNAF ones. Yeah, no, the FNAF did ruin horror for a while. We got so many shitty FNAF game clones for so long. But I'm not even just talking about those, dude. Like, there are so many bad horror games on Steam. Yeah, we still do get them. Like, if you really want to see genuinely trash games, horror is gonna have it. And they get pushed out constantly because they're so easy to make when it comes to putting no effort in. Like, a lot of the horror games are usually just really shit animations, either stolen animations or acid animations. And then the monster chases you, and then the monster's really loud. That's usually what they do. Oh, I like that the area here actually won't let the bicycle music take over. That's actually really... That's a really cool detail. It keeps the tension of the place you're at. Yeah, no, most horror games are just shit, dude. They're really bad. Yeah, the backrooms, but the monster's like a goth mommy or whatever. Yeah, dude, the backrooms also I think got ruined so bad. The appeal, and I've said this. I even said this to. I think it was in the Silent Hill video. It was one of the videos I talked about the backrooms. I've said this. I think the backrooms, when they started adding monsters, is what ruined the fucking backrooms for me. The idea that there's a monster in there and not knowing what it is, not knowing where it's at, not knowing anything about it, just that the idea of there could be something in there and we just don't know, that is so much cooler than the bullshit it is now, where you have fucking like death moss and other like random like wire monsters. Like, it's so fucking lame now, dude. Yeah, it is basically SCP. It's literally worse SCP, which SCP has so many cool monsters you can find. And then every monster I've seen in the back room is just like garbage. They're all fucking stupid looking. Even the moth ones are like, dude, this is so dumb. They're just all bad. The pool rooms were cool, yeah, and then the problem was the pool rooms then ran into the same exact issue where they fill it up with monsters or whatever, and then that's the whole gimmick. Yeah, they were relaxing and interesting while also being like eerie. And then they added a monster, and it's like, all right, cool, like, whatever then. But the problem is, if you don't add a monster to these types of stuff, people don't care about it. People want to have the monster thing. That's just what it is. And as soon as you don't have that monster, they don't give a shit about it anymore. Wow, I have like no money. This is like the first time I've come to the Elite Four with like no money. Yeah, the idea of that there's a monster watching you and you don't know anything about it is so much cooler than the fact that there is a monster and it's basically on every floor. It was actually, it was, oh, I think I talked about it in my Bryce video when I talked about his games. When I talked about his fishing game, that one's supposed to be considered a horror title because it has horror on the Steam listing. But I remember I talked about it and said like how I kind of like that it just feels eerie and that there's not a monster that pops up and there's no jump scares. And people fucking hated that. People actually were so upset that there wasn't a monster chasing you, that there wasn't jump scares, that it was just about being eerie. Wow, top viewers. Oh, baby. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Thank you, Twitch. I'm glad we still have the same exact fucking issues we've been having for how long? How long has it been, Twitch? I love LSD Dream Emulator, but at the same time, I love it because I grew up with it when it was not well known, so there was so much mystery behind it. But now I think if you go into LSD Dream Emulator, because everything's basically discovered about it, there's not much to latch onto for interest. Like, everything's been found. The only I still remember when I learned about the violence district in that game, where there's like that section of the game where the textures are like naked women and shit. Like, that doesn't get talked about that much. So that's still something that's not documented too much. But yeah, a lot of the back rooms are just like, I mean, not back rooms, LSD Dream Emulator is just kind of documented so well now that like everybody knows everything. But I have said, if I ever review LSD Dream Emulator, it's because I bought the disc. That is the one time that I will ever buy something that's over $1,000. Hopefully if I can find it cheaper. I have checked Buy before and I found it for like 600. That's the only time that I'd ever spend that much money. All right, I'm probably gonna die, but let's see what I can do. Oh yeah, LSD Dream Emulator is scarier because it has things that make it eerie. And you don't know, like, even though there's the Hat Man guy, like, you don't know what he's really gonna do, and the game never like outright has them do much besides walk at you. And that's a lot scarier than what the backrooms do. I don't have a net worth, it's just I have money that I saved up for specific reasons. I do not think I'm gonna buy LSD Dream Emulator for a long time. I'm just saying if I ever review it, it's because I bought a hard copy of it. Because there's a second disc that comes with it that I want to get that nobody really ever talks about because nobody really has it. But I want to get it specifically for that second disc. And that's actually what makes it so expensive. You can actually buy LSD Dream Emulator without that second disc for a lot cheaper than you would think you could. It's that second disc that really makes it so fucking expensive. Oh my god, he wrapped me, didn't he? Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna probably switch out because Pikachu's just gonna die. Okay, no, we should be fine. It only lasted 2 turns. Of course he survived. I mean, I was the same guy who did buy Guitar Man for 180 bucks, so. Play an ad for your bitch ass. Yo, man, it's been a while. The last... I don't know if I should say this, but the last time I heard anything about you is because somebody called me and said your fucking ass was missing, so glad you're back. But, welcome, welcome. Yeah, they said you were fucking missing. Someone called me from like a phone number and said, I guess it was your phone, and said like, hey, like, you're missing, and I was like, oh, that's not good. That was like a good couple months back, not gonna lie. And I was just like, I know who you are, but I don't know where you're at. That's what I told him. I called you around Thanksgiving. Yeah, I was around that time then. Oh, it's a Twitch chat, Nor. Pikachu's dead, so what do I want to do now? No, I don't know who it was, but they said that I think they said they were your roommate or something. So I was just like, okay. So I just told them that I don't know where you're at. That's because I was like, I don't want to give information if this is not who they say they are. Wow, Kangaskhan, well, he did raise his defense. I was like, Kangaskhan really is not doing very good. Yeah, it was kind of weird. All right, well, thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. Do I want to bring back Pikachu right now? Oh, that's Jinx. I should have probably switched to Pyruff. That's great! Oh, yes, I love being put to sleep. Oh my god, what's that fucking damage? Oh my god, my team fucking sucks, dude. My team is so bad. God fucking damn that damage. Why did I think that did super effective damage? I need him asleep. Is it? I don't even think it's really worth bringing back Flareon, to be real with you. I may still bring back Pikachu because there's stuff that I will come across that will be better for Pikachu to deal with. But like, think about it now with Flareon, I don't think it's worth even bringing him back. This would actually be a good time for him to come back. This is kind of really bad that I'm already this badly injured and we're at the start of the fucking Elite Four. Oh my god, wow. That's okay, yeah. I don't think my team's ready for this. This is the first fight. I didn't mean to send Killdozer out. We're gonna reset. That's the first fight of the Elite Four, and I already basically almost had a full team wipe. That's insane. Yeah, we may not be ready for this. Okay, we'll try again. I just have a really bad team, to be fair with you, though. I forgot to switch Pikachu. I'm gonna try to hold off with Blastoise for as long as I can. Yeah, it's like keep using takedown. I'm surprised they haven't spammed recover, not gonna lie. They used it one time and that was it. Bro really got Bubble Beam on their Dewgong. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to send Pikachu out just yet, because I do want to save some of the Thunders I have. That shouldn't do much damage. I'm too defensively bulked. I'm too bulked up right now. I'm off the E40. E40 and workout fuel. All right. Who's next? Slowbro. Do I want... Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to... Because, I mean, if I have to use a Revive and Blastoise, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna keep trying to spam as much damage as I can. Oh, that really doesn't do much shit. Oh, well, he's gonna raise a special. That's not good. I'm gonna try to go for the freeze if I can. But he seems to just be spamming Amnesia right now anyways. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna send Cheese Rat out. I'm gonna use a bunch of double teams. I'm gonna hope I can avoid Jinx's Lovely Kiss, and then I can paralyze it, and then go for the kill. All right. Honestly, okay. I was gonna heal Blastoise, but I kind of don't want to use a healing potion on him right now. Yeah, I probably should not waste the Thunders on him. I forgot that he's like bulked up like insanely. Get him out. He's also wasting... Oh, well, she's also wasting her super potions right now, so that works out for me. Alright. I should be fast enough to avoid Jinx's Lovely Kiss. Okay, cool. Jinx is very frail, so this will actually do a good amount of damage. Never mind. Not as much as I thought it would do. Do you think with all my evasiveness and the paralyze, I would get lucky and not get hit? I probably would have just been better off using using physical attack on him. All right. This may take like 2 hits. Okay, it's gonna take at least 4. I just have to not get hit once. That's not good. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, thank God. It didn't matter that I fucking missed, of course. I'm gonna hit myself, watch. Okay, I'm surprised. All right, well, that's 1 down. I think the next guy is so trash that like it really is not a big deal. Yeah, so this guy is like a throwaway. Like he's so brain dead and easy that you really have to try to lose against him. Did I save? I think I did. Well, I'm not too worried about losing against him, but it's still good to save. Yeah, like he uses things like Onyx and shit, so it's like not really that big of a deal. I'm gonna set up though, just to get... Alright, this fight should be pretty much easy. I'm not going to use too many surfs because I do want to keep surfs and stuff. Come on, Chan. Oh, wow. I actually got the frozen. That's insane. That is actually not what I thought would happen. Ali. I'm gonna use the blizzard. Yeah, of course I fucking missed. Alright, I can't use any more blizzards now. I need to keep it for Lance. I just didn't want to use surf if I didn't need to. Yeah, like this guy's such a throwaway Elite Four member. Hydro Pump. Yes, I do want to teach him this. Actually, no, I don't think I want to teach him Hydro Pump. Think about it now. 'Cause I want Ice Beam and Blizzard, but I guess I don't need Ice Beam now going forth. Blizzard should be fine. Like, 'cause if I'm gonna be trying to hit with an ice type attack now, I want to have it be Blizzard. Probably gonna fuck me, but I'm gonna get rid of Ice Beam. I think Blastoise is going to be our MVP, though, for sure. That's going to crit. Of course, I missed. All right. I am going to heal Blastoise, though, now. And then Hypno should pretty much sweep for this. All right. Come on, sleep. Sleep, no, you got it. I love that this girl, like, literally, well, this lady's like, yeah, he was hot about Professor Oak. All right, I should pretty much be good to sweep every guy here. I don't even think I need to use Meditate. I'm going to use it one time, though. Oh, yeah, Confuse Ray. All right, well, that's already a shit start, so that's cool. But I think all it can use on me is Confused Ray for the most part. Oh, that only raises my attack. All right, never mind. It's not that good. Unless I just want to raise... Unless I just want to raise Headbutt. I was like, that's kind of shit. Oh, it has Mega Drain? I don't know why it would have that, though. That's only really good for, like, a rock or ground type, which you're not gonna... Well, there's no Levitate in Gen 1, so I guess you could use it on Gengar. Golbat. This should still hit for super effective. Oh, I forgot they have Leash Life. Which, I'm actually surprised Golbat survived that, to be real with you. That's kind of shit, but I do have a way to deal with that. Yeah, we're so for sure. If I do clear this, we'll have to do Mewtwo tomorrow. So if I do decide to stream tomorrow, we'll get Mewtwo, and then we'll also play something else. Haunter's Red and Blue Sprite is so much better, though. I love how Haunter's Red and Blue Sprite looks compared to like his yellow sprite. It's so much better. He looks a lot more menacing in his red and blue sprite than he does in his yellow. Arbok, okay, yeah. As long as I can one-shot if possible, then we're pretty much good. Because then I shouldn't get really hurt by the poison if I can one-shot everything. Of course, though, I did not get the one-shot there. Of course, he used a super potion. I should have known that. That sucks. I can bring him back, though, if I need him back. All right. Now it's just Lance. Well, okay, we still have one more. Gengar, shit. I'm just gonna use, I'm probably gonna use a Revive just to bring back Hypno right now. And then switch out, because he's probably gonna put me asleep. Or we can just use Dream Eater as if I'm already asleep. Good job. Alright, so he did put me asleep, shit. If I can't wake up soon, I'm gonna end up using a full heal. Just so I can... Okay. Cool. Alright, well then that didn't even matter. But I am confused, so that doesn't help. I just learned that Gengar can learn Psychic. That is new to me. And my special fell, so it's not gonna one-shot now. Or not even 3-shot, probably. That sucks. And I hurt myself. That's great. This was not worth bringing him back. That was not worth bringing him back. Yeah, that was kind of worthless. Alright, we'll just hit him with Surf. But he seems to want to use Dream Eater on me anyways. Please don't hit yourself. Please don't hit yourself. Please don't hit yourself. Please don't hit yourself. I fucking hate this game. I hate this game. I hate it so much. Please don't hit yourself again. Please don't. I fucking hate this game. I hate it so much. I hate this game. Please don't hit yourself. Just fucking kill him so we can move on. 3 fucking times? Really? Three times. 3 times, Gen 1. You gotta make sure it's 3 times. That's fucking insane. 3 times, dude. Insane. Alright, well, it's time for Lance. I'm surprised I didn't have to use more healing stuff. Blue, I'm not worried about. Blue's pretty bad, to be real with you, for a champion. He's just the most hyped. Uh-oh. I didn't think it was gonna auto start the match. Well, that's not good. Alright, Pyruff, you're gonna be my sacrifice for Pikachu. Well, actually, wait, no. Shit, I don't have anything good for that. Yeah, Pyruff was gonna do fucking nothing, so I don't even care. Good thing Pikachu's really fast. Now, I may actually die from this, not gonna lie, thinking about it now. Yep, I died. Didn't even matter. I wasted that potion for nothing. I really don't have anything good to deal with that. Wow, it has hit every single Hydro Pump and has not missed once. And it's just one-shotting everything. How has it not missed a single fucking Hydro Pump? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I can't even kill this guy. Alright, luckily that won't kill me. I have no more good moves now for Pikachu. Alright, well that's going to be an instant one-shot and with no recharge, so that's great. I'm just got the hope that Blastoise can survive basically everything. It has Thunderbolt? That is fucking great. I'm pretty sure I'm going to die now. Okay, I'm actually surprised he didn't die. Alright, I'm gonna heal now. This shouldn't kill me, so... Okay, all I have are 4 restores. How have you... Dude, just let the Paralyze activate one time at least. Shit, dude. I should have kept Ice Beam, thinking about it now. He has 2 Dragonites, I think. Oh my god, well that's great. I'm glad I missed the one. Yeah, I should have kept Ice Beam. Now I'm stuck in Wrap. Dude, please hit one of your moves. Oh my god, dude. Hit something. Jesus Christ. That shouldn't kill because I have a lot of defense boost. Yeah, okay. So I'm not worried too much about Hyper Beam now. I'm gonna try to keep Blizzard for his Dragonite. I think he has 2, so... Okay, no, he just has 1. Okay, we're fine. I think it's in Gen 2 where he has 2. Alright, I'm gonna hope that Blizzard hits. If not, we're pretty much dead. Well, I can revive again, but yeah. I'm gonna hit him with Killdozer first, to try to lower something. Just try to lower him down somewhat. Of course he has Blizzard. I should have known that. Why would the Dragonite not have fucking Blizzard? That should have been that should have just been expected. All right, watch, my Blizzard's gonna miss. Oh my, I'm stupid. I just got rid of all of my stat boosts because I switched out. I am dumb. Yeah, I'm dead. I am stupid. I got rid of all my stat boosts. Even then, he has Thunder, so it's literally whatever. All right, I can do one more shot at. I have to be Agatha again, but she's not even that hard. I can give it one more shot though. If I lose to Lance again, I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow. I completely switched out forgetting that I lose all my stat boosts, which then caused me to just get hit by Thunderbolt, switching back in. Even with my stat boost, it wouldn't have mattered, but still. But now I know he has Thunderbolt, so that's at least good to know. Well, now that I know I'm faster for Gyarados, it may just be better just to go straight to the Thunder on him instead of setting up. I love that they're using super potions. Like, this is the Elite fucking Four, and they're over here using a 60 HP healing thing while Lance gets a hyper potion. Well, good thing is I can't be put to sleep now because I'm already poisoned. That works out in my favor a lot more. I'm actually surprised at one shot. I don't think it one-shotted last time. Alright, I just have to not hit myself. Well, cool. Should have known. It is Gen 1. When you don't want something to happen, it's gonna happen. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me, dude? Come on! Of course I fucking die. Of course. So nice. I don't know why I expected this to do any damage. I'm not even faster than him, so I can't even lock him into this if I wanted. Unless he spams Dream Eater every time. Which he's not. He's gonna use Confuser 8, and I'm probably gonna hit myself. Surprising. Yeah. Did like no fucking damage. That's gonna hit pretty hard. Oh yeah, no, just critical hit, killed. Oh my, dude, I don't give a fuck what Twitter says. Flareon is so fucking trash. I don't want to hear that bullshit how good it is with its stats or whatever. Flareon is so trash. Fuckers are really out there trying to tell me how good Flareon is on Twitter for some reason. That's nice. Oh, cool. Two hypnosis in a row. And he uses Dream Eater. It probably is just gonna be better for me to heal. I use foil. Alright, yeah. Oh my god, dude, that's the dumb part about Gen 1. That's the dumb part about Gen 1, just wasting my fucking items to get put back to sleep. And he's gonna do it again. Okay, he didn't that time. And my special fell, and I'm confused. Oh my god, dude, this is so annoying. It's not gonna one-shot him now, though, because my special fell. Yeah. Of course I hurt myself. Gotta make sure you hurt yourself. Can't have it where I don't. Okay. Yeah, I really wish I would have kept Ice Beam on Blastoise. I just have to not miss any of the blizzards, but fuck, dude. All right. All right, let me save and let me heal everybody up just to try to have something to work with. Who's dead? Ira? Okay. Cheese Rat's gonna die in one hit, so it's not even worth trying to heal Cheese Rat. I'm just gonna go for the Thunder and hope it hits. Hope it can one-shot because he is water flying. But if either way, even if I don't hit the one-shot, he's just gonna die anyways. Even at full health, so wasting it on him is not the best idea. All right, let's see if I can do this. Worst comes to worst, if I can't beat Lance like right now and then Blue, I'm just gonna have to do this tomorrow, which I don't mind. Okay, okay, thank God a crit. Thank God a crit, dude. Of course I missed. All right, well, thank you for trying, Pikachu. You at least got Gyarados out, so there's that. I didn't expect much else after that, though, to be fair with you. That's kind of all I expected. All right, now it's up to Blastoise to basically destroy everybody. And I need to be fully healed for his Dragonite. All right, well that's not a big deal because I have a way to deal with that for items. That does kind of suck. All right, well that's great. Definitely what I wanted. All right, let's just max revive him now. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I'm glad that that occurred. Okay. I'm gonna try to sweep as much as I can with him, and then until we get to Aerodactyl. Oh wow, I have no real options actually for sweeping. All right, then let's try to get my headbutt up then, since it's my real only option. All right, 4 headbutts. Well, four attack boosted headbutt. Let's see what we can do. If I can outspeed everybody, I can put them to sleep and then just headbutt them. How are you messing up the audio when you literally touch a chord that's not even the same chord? I don't understand. Oh, you just messed up the audio entirely. Oh, can you unplug? Yeah, my computer's been having this issue with my headphones. Trying to fix it. broke the sound on my computer, so I have to set up my other computer now. The old computer no longer has sound anymore. So there's no more sound, sorry. Alright, let me try to beat this guy. I'm not gonna be able to fight Blue though. I don't have time to fight Blue. I'm only gonna be able to beat Lance and that's it, and then I gotta leave. So we'll have to fight Blue tomorrow. But tomorrow I should have the new computer set up. It's stupid. Like I said, I have my Focusrite, which I can plug my headphones into. But the problem is, whenever I plug it into, which should just work, for some reason, it will then send whatever sound that plays through. It'll send it into my microphone as well, so then you'll hear the desktop audio through the desktop itself and then my microphone. So then it just makes everything fucking loud, and then you can't hear me. And I don't know why it does that, but it only does that if I plug it into the Focusrite. So I hope I survive this. And like I've asked Luke about it, and he said it shouldn't do that, but it literally does the Focusrite. So it's why I don't plug it in through that, but I'm gonna have to get the new computer now. It's in there, I just haven't set it up in here. So I'll have it for sure tomorrow set up, if I do stream tomorrow. Alright, well then for sure, we're gonna fight Blue tomorrow. I don't have time. I have to go to work, so I'll beat him and then we'll do that tomorrow. Alright, I have to hope that his Dragonite doesn't crit. His don't need a weird sound. There's just no fucking sound now, so. See, will I beat Lance or will I have to do this tomorrow? See, the Blizzard one shot. Okay, one shotted. Okay. Maybe I have time to beat Blue. No, I'm gonna save it for tomorrow because I wouldn't have time to like watch all the credits. So I am gonna have to beat it. Even if I beat him off stream, I'm gonna at least save it for tomorrow so I can have footage of that. No, I'll be fine at work. We don't do anything at work. Yeah, no, I don't know. My computer's been having that issue with the headphone jack for a while. And I don't know why it's been having that issue, but... To reset up OBS and everything on the other computer. But alright, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. See See ya.